Hey, there we go. Motion was apparently detected at the doorbell. Let's go ahead and do a little auto find and activate. Select live sources so that we've got our Doom the Dark Ages. Hang on. Let's refresh that source and then auto find and activate. Okie dokes. Strange. I guess I'm just gonna have to open YouTube chat in a separate little bit. Alrighty, so we are moving on to the Carthul Marshes. The Slayer's search for Thera continues. Now, I did go through and did a little bit of searching for some of the other stuff. How are we? Ooh, big wide open area. I like this. Well, first things first, you can be smashed open. You are gold. That's a good thing. So yeah, beforehand I went and did a little bit of, oh, nice.
Motion detected at the doorbell. Okay.
Okay, alright, so we got this here. Huh. Alright, so I need to try and break that stuff first. Right, the water is going to lead me down into here. What? Okay, so never mind. The water is going to lead me to here. Okay. Oh, I see what's going on. We drop through here. We break that. That opens that. And then we can whoop down to here. We slam ourselves down. Fire that, and that's gonna activate this. So this here, can we climb these? Nope, can't climb those. But that's gonna have done something up here. So let's find out. Okay, it just straight up opened that bit. Alright, lovely. So there we go. That's a secret area unlocked. And that was a surprisingly easy little one to do. So, now we can go through here. Alright, that area counts as completed. Now, next little section. Oh, look at that guy there. So, going for that there, just because it's handy having that there. Oh yeah, that's also something I should check. Wolf statues, 5 of those, 20 or more demons with a single BFC shot. I reckon I can manage that. Okay, so that there is going to stay closed for a little bit. Let's do that. Freeze you. Okay, really? Can we... Nope, not going to let me up that nice way. Hey, maybe one day. Cheers for the follow there. Muy apreciado. Hopefully you're having yourself a nice little day. I have 2 barrels and a whole host of demons to expend those barrels on, so fudge, yes, I'm having a nice day. So that there does not work like that. This here is just marshes. Alright, weird. We don't even need to collect that. That's not anything. Let's go ahead and check up here and see what there is. Okay. Ah, okay. So that breaks that, which is presumably going to open this. Yes, there we go. So I find Battle Knight. Nice. Hey, and the wee gifty thing too. Muy apreciado indeed. Okay, right. You are being exceptionally rude right now, so I'm just going to go ahead and finish you off like that. I don't know. It's some kind of a little heart thing. It's showing up very small on my little thing, but much appreciated. Thank you very much. How is your day going? Hopefully you're having a good one. So this is a secret area that requires us to break the 5 wolf statues. So we're going to have to do a lot of checking around here. Ooh, armor. Lovely. Cheers, lads. Appreciate that. Let's get you a couple of rounds. There we go. So, right, you're going to do that. Okay, you're going to... Give me a parryable ranged attack again there, buddy. Right. All of y'all are being really irritating right now. Okay, we can smack you with that. Hit you with this. you're done like that. Let's get this here. Now we do another little smack into you. Throw our shield this here way. Okay, that didn't work. Oh, fudge. That will smack you. And let's go ahead with this here. And right, you're an Agadon fella. So let's. Okay, that's probably dealt a bit of damage to it. Fudge. Didn't do enough damage. That's a shame. Okay, so he's a morale guy. That's what the story was there. Well, at least we got our BFC shot back. Fellas, here's a little favor. Okay, ouch. That's definitely gonna... Right, can we just stop you right here? Okay, so, try this again. Just hit you with this. So he's up there doing his whole big naughty thing. Right, okay, come on, you fudgers. Fudge. Okay, our shield is destroyed. We are at a bit of a disadvantage. Ah, damn. Okay. Try it again. This time, we're going to be a little bit smarter than we were this time. So, you get hit with that. Let's try and... Okay, you're going to do a... You're not going to do a parryable one. I thought you were going to be ethereal locked for a little bit, but you're not. So let's go ahead and take care of this problem. Then we deal with this guy. Now, over here, we got a few little fellas. So, let's throw our shield like that. It's going to do a bit of damage to you. There we go. That's your crowd dealt with. Let's bounce this back at you. You are therefore taken care of. Right. Now, you are also done. So, you're hit like that. You're hit like that. One of the things I love is it turns out the acolytes, as annoying as they are susceptible to getting stunned. So, now the leader is done. And that's how you do it. You just BFC that guy right there. Agadon Hunter versus BFC. The BFC just absolutely eviscerated him. So, happy days with that. Very glad. Right, that's the main objective. We don't care about the main objective that much, so... That's one relic fragment, so I guess it's not going to end the mission if we go ahead and collect this here. Right. Grab this here.
Relic acquired. One remaining.
Okay.
The time of ascension is now. No longer shall we be shackled to a dying cosmos.
So, this here, right, we've got that, hang on. Just getting a pile of messages on my phone, so I'm just gonna... Apologies. Family group chat, just all kinds of messages going off in it, so it's like, alright, send a wee hello to them. Hopefully they're having themselves a lovely little day. All that kind of stuff. That's a big fella. Okay, right. Well, at least the tentacles make a bit more sense in this region than they did before. Because the whole... Like, yeah, in Doom Eternal, it was just like, hey, lots of tentacles. And it's like, okay, I get it, that's a little bit gross. But in here, this is like, yeah. This is straight up a... like, Cthulhu-esque kind of dimension. Right, so, weapon-wise, no. Melee upgrade. Dread Mace to increase damage to nearby demons, and we can upgrade that. So if we parry, we get an additional Dread Mace attack. Happy with that. Guns, let's check and see some things. Rocket launcher. We got 3 of these here that we could upgrade. Let's upgrade the rocket launcher and the chain shot. Cause explosive cosmic breach damage to demons with fully charged chain shot Reaver. Okay. And then the cannibalism one will be something else. Right, so we still got to keep an eye for some of the other little bits. I'm going to have to pop my phone on mute for a second. Okay. So, what all is... Right, that there. Okay, can we, if we get you to, there we go. Okay, right, when he rears back. Okay, so that's all you have to do. You just parry the one attack from it and that kills it. Alright, nice one. What's in here? A secret, apparently. Or something undiscovered, at least. What is undiscovered? Ooh, okay. Interesting. So, let's try jumping up to here. We'll run, jump over to here. So, if we drop down into here, nothing from that. So, we gotta find the correct orientation of the room to stop it. Hey, Static, how are you going? Are ya well? 'Cause you're looking well. Oh, I see the thing that's happening. So, right, we need to get that opened up at the top. So, let's try this here and see what this does. Well, first things first, gives us access to a BFC shot. So I'm happy with that. Now, let's check the other little bits. Oh, I know what's happening now. Right, so we need to orient the room while we're on some of the bits. Can we jump and get access to that? No, we can't. Right, so let's throw this against that. Pull this back. Now, if we were to... Alright. Okay. So we can't get access to the thing while we're like that. Hey, I'm glad to hear that. Apologies, it didn't pop up on the wee feed thing for me a second there. Yeah, things are going well here. Just having a nice little chill vibe kind of time. Right. So. We can do this here. Swim up to this a little bit. And then we are here. So, now, I threw this up to here. Grab this, and lovely. We have made it. Excellent. So there's the wee portal thing. No map fragments available. Also, I should check. Can I access... What do you call it from down here? There's that portal, but I need to find a way to get up to the life sigil. Which I think is actually just going to require going through this a couple of times. So, do this again and see what it does. Right. Now, it is all the way up there. So, let's grab this again. Unless, if what I do is swim up to the very top here, and we'll see, does this look like a jump we can make? Nope, we cannot make that jump. Alrighty, so let's do that and swim up the way. Now, where is all of this stuff? Oh no. Unless, if I just jump to here, there we go. Right. Okay, that was a bit better. So, let's reverse this here, go back to the way it was before. So, this here rotated the wrong way. I guess there's only one way that this rotates. So, right, let's get that ready. Do this here. Oh no, can we make it? Yes, we can. So, now we'll drop down to around here. So, we rotate this again. Damn it. Yeah, so that was a bit silly of me. I need to rotate this again, multiple times. And one more time. No. Okay, you're gonna do that. Lovely. Ooh, excellent. Get some armor back at the same time. Sweet. Love to see. Grab this here and see what there is. So we got the one relic. Ooh. Yes. I think that makes 3 of them now. I think we've got 3 destroyed. Okay, that's irritating. Okay. Let's try this again. There we go. Lovely. You're taken care of. You are able to be taken out nicely with the shield. All of you guys can be hit with this here, and you'll give me lots of armor for the privilege of dying. Right, we've got a couple of bits of gold down below. So here is our Sentinel Shrine, but we don't really have much we can spend at the minute. Let's check what's over here. Because it says there's a fight. And I'm all for a fight. So, you are donezo. Oop. That was very unfortunate that he managed to do that little leap. But it's okay. Because now we do this here. Grab that, and boom. So, there we go. And let's see. So, right. All of these guys here. You're gonna do this here. We just parry that back away, and whoop. Right, so, was that my freebie? No, it wasn't. Gonna try again. Alrighty, so, that works. All you gotta do is parry and then shield blast it a couple of times. That does the job. In here we got some gold lying about. This is going to be another weird little liminal spaces kind of realm. So we've gone more than 100, like 360 degrees of rotation there. So whenever something says, hey, continue running around in this circle and you'll be fine, and it just makes you keep running around in the circle, that's when you stop running around in the circle and you go the other way. Oh, there's a bouncy thing there. A bouncy thing to me means something can be activated. So where might there be a place we can throw this to power? Nothing that way. Oh, did I see something? Okay, it's just health. You're just health. You're not what I'm after. So, what do we got? Nope. There. Up this here way is nothing. Oh, we got a sigil down below us. So let's check. Right, this needs to be opened from that side. Let's check. So we probably are going to have to go through this side. Let's try grabbing all of this stuff and going around here. So it says there's meant to be a big conflict. Where is this conflict? You're not like a gore nest, are you? Nope, you're not. So this must be a place that there's going to be a conflict at later when we come back to it. Right, you... Boom. Right. I don't quite even know what the hell the thing was there. So, that should give us a free charge. No. Do that there. Use a life sigil. Budget, why not? Hit use all with this. Get ourselves some shield back. Hit you with this. All of yous are down. So, obvious thing to do there is that. And now, damn, that's a bit of a shame. Right, let's try this here to hit you. Now we'll do this here again. Blast you with that, hit you with this, and there we go. Lovely. You're taken care of. Now, Leer shield is disabled. Okay, so you, I don't think, are the leader. Really? You're the leader? Nope, you're not the leader either. Where the hell is the leader? See if it turns out to be a frickin' acolyte. I hate those things. Okay. Let's do that there to parry it back. Hit you with this. Hit you with this. Oop. Another parry, another parry. So, right. We do this here, we get a parry, then you are that. So, we keep on doing these parry shots because they will chain nicely. And that gives us, yep, maximum shell ammo increased. So, always handy to have more shotgun capacity. Oh, there's something. Well, once we grab this here, this will open up the area. And then we can use our shield to open that there.
Both relics acquired. Proceed to the central lift.
Refreshing. Right. Down this here way, we got So if we throw that, okay, it's locked into there, which is going to keep this door open. So we just gotta hope. Yep, thank God. Activates that, keeps this open. Et voila. We now have that. So if we keep this open and we go and check, let's see if it does in fact. Keep over here. Nope. So I guess over here is unrelated. But there's still a demon presence. So what you gonna do? Player source. Okay, well, we got a thing over this way. Sentinel Shrine detected. Sure. But let's try and see. Okay, so that there can be accessed. Accessed? I don't know why I said it in that weird fashion. You get hit with that. You, there we go. Right, lovely. You just got very much embarrassed. I mean, you decided you were going to try and mess with us, except nope, that ain't going to work for you. Not the way you think it does, at least. So over this here way, we got that destroyed. We are fully charged with our chain shot. And, okay, so down this here way is... We're missing 2. We're missing 1. There is 1 wolf still remaining out here somewhere. Where haven't we been? Haven't really checked this here side of it that much. We have already broken that statue from the seams of things. Okay, so this here... How do we open that to break it? It's probably going to be... Oh wait, yeah, hang on. Did we not already do this? We stood here, through that, it breaks. We open this, this gives us access. Yeah. Right, so. Interesting. That has already been taken care of. We got 1 more wolf statue to keep an eye out for. And it's not going to be this way, because we've already done this. It looked like it was up this direction, if we go by sort of from the direction it was facing. So let's see. What is there? Right, you guys are annoying. Just die. Yep, there we go. That's exactly what I wanted from you. Perfect. Up here is a thing. Okay. Right, up here is a thing. Ah. And here. This looks like a ledge. But is this a ledge for a reason? Who knows? Right, do that. Bring you back. Okay, so try that again. Ooh, boy. You got properly hurt. Right, let's try this again. Boom. There we go. Good lad. Thank you very much for participating in the dying part of today's session. So, that requires something. Right. Do we just have to go up there again and then jump down from the other side? Is that it? It looks like that might be it. It's just as simple as this. Ooh. Supercharge. I like it. We didn't grab it before. So, yeah. All this here, we grab the sigil. Nice. Now, check this here way. It's gotta be somewhere around here. We haven't had a wolf from here. that opens that. Now, we also have over this here way. Ooh. Over this here way is something. This, oh, alrighty then. Let's just hit you with that. Why not? Okay, so this smash through here. It gives us the Sentinel Shrine, but we're still missing up here. I2. We gotta go around and climb? Because I didn't see claw marks on the walls. Did I? Evidently, I was just too ignorant to see the claw marks in the walls. So, check this here way. There's bound to be a wolf statue. God damn it. Went the wrong way. Okay. This is also interesting. Let's check this. Gives us that statue thing. Almost thought for a second the wolf statue was up there. God damn you. Yeah, I am not seeing the wolf statue about. So maybe this here is going to give us... You're the mission end? Or are you just assemble a relic key?
The stars bleed, and the void.
Well, goddammit. We missed out on that little bit now. And I don't think we're going back up to the surface. We might do at some point throughout the level, but let's try this. Assemble a relic key. That's kind of nifty. Throw our shield just in case there's people in there. Nope. So now we're swimming, but it doesn't even look like we're underwater. And if we are, this is insanely clear water. Nice. I do like the little sort of light refraction going on with it. And now we're down into here. Down we go. Slam-a-jam. So. Now, how to kite these guys all together? I need to bring everyone together because I want there to be lots and lots and lots of friends all in the one space. So everybody, come on up. Get together. Give hugs. All that kind of nice stuff. Maybe all of you need to go down here instead. Oh, fudge. Alright, let's try that. Nope, that was bullshit. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna die just to... Actually, no. Yep, just... Is a... Nope. We're going to just restart from checkpoint. Because I need everybody together. All as one. Now, in we'll go to here. We got all these guys running around. We need to try and get everybody all gathered together. Because I want a nice friendly crowd, so I do. We got like, what, 10 people here? So if we fired at this area, we would kill 10 demons. I want to kill 20. Right, okay, come on. We're all marching towards the same spot here. Let's do it. Come on, fellas. I need yous all working with me here. You're not working with me to the degree I want you to be. Surely that was 20, right? That was not. Really? Okay, kill me. Can you, like, someone, please, do some damage? God damn. There we go. No, don't use the life sigil. Just keep on trying. Load last checkpoint. No. So we got 7, 8, 9. That's 14. So if we had the Acolyte in here, and all of these guys as well, let's get all of you fellas all around to here. I need every demon possible all rocking in here. Okay, this area would be like... Nope, still wasn't enough. Just these guys being here. Right, okay. Lads, help. You'll help. More help, please. No, don't use the life sigil. We're gonna try it one more time. If we could get up above, or even, I wonder, that still didn't do it? Fascinating. Maybe there's just not 20 guys here. Or maybe I need to start the fight to bring more fellas in. Because that was probably close to 20. So, let's get more demons in. Here is, right, you are 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So, oh, I think I know what the problem was. I probably... No? Still no. So, I need to make sure that everybody is in there. Every single person needs to be. I need the Acolyte, I need the Mastermind, or the Arachnotron, whatever it is. I need everything there. Okay, right. You need to be blasted away. So, now that everything's open, still no? Fudge. We got this. We're going to manage it. Hey, a bot's trying to sell me viewers. Fuck off, bot. Use a life sigil? No. No, you will not. Load last checkpoint. We're going to continue trying, because there's bound to be 20 demons in total here. But what we need to do is ensure that the fodder are all around here too. So, get everyone we possibly can all into here. And if we did that, how was that not 20? Okay, so let's try killing the Acolyte and see if that spawns more demons. We're really just testing at this point to see how many demons spawn in this room. Because it feels like it should be 20. But it doesn't appear to be 20. Let's take you out, because you are a leader type 1. Okay, so that hurt a lot of them, but it didn't necessarily kill them. Right. And that... Yous were too far away from it. No, don't use this. We're testing, we're figuring it out, and seeing just what arrives. So, where's the Acolyte? Let's start with killing the Acolyte. Fuck's sake. I mean, it's entirely reasonable that we just feel this one. And now, okay, let's stand on these. Yep, no life sigil. We need to make sure the Acolyte, when we hit him, we stun him, we don't hit their shields. And maybe, if we can... Right, so we got how many people here? There are 7 shield bearers, plus 4. So, would it be reasonable now to be like, hey, so the rounds just travel through that tentacle-y bit, which is interesting. Let's try to fire at that. Wasn't 20. But what did it leave us? One guy. So maybe we convince him to stay. We convince him to come forward. We move back. And then... Nope, that didn't work either. Huh. How the fudge do we... This just must not be the place. It mustn't be the place here. So, we're going to load the last checkpoint, and we're going to try it. If we can't get it here, we can't get it here. That's all well and good. Let's fire that there. It'll take out almost everything. Smack you with that. You get hit with this. You, whoop. You're donezo. You're donezo. You're donezo. You bounced a lot of stuff over here. Right. You are now done for as well. So, hit you with that. You're going to do that. You are going to cause a nice little parry out from that. Hit you with this. And that's us back online. Did we... Okay, so that's this arena cleared. Must be a very specific point where you get the 20 enemies all gathered together. Let's load you into here. Okay, this is mission end, I guess. Yep. Alrighty, so we did not get everything. We actually missed out a decent little bit of stuff. We got 1 ruby, we didn't get the Wraithstone. We didn't complete the missions. We did get that there, so yeah. Next mission is the Temple of Lumarith, or Lumarith. Don't know. So we're continuing towards there. And right. Got this. Okay, so. Right, that was unfortunate. Let's try this again. So, we started off really very much on the wrong foot here. This level's challenges are rubies and wraithstones and underwater secrets. Right. Okay. Let's do that. You whoop. All of you boys over here. There we go. Lovely. So, hit you with this, hit you with this. And let's give you a nice little smack. Hit you again. All y'all are done like that. Let's try a little oomph on all of yous. So, let's get some armor back while we're here. So that appeared to do something. God damn. So this is working. Let's check our mastery, because it feels like cosmic... Yep. That's just... Yeah, we're doing a lot of damage right there. That was... How many? Let's check. That was 8 people we just hit with that. No, don't use a life sigil. We're gonna save that for like boss fights or something. The last checkpoint, yep. How to reach that? Anything under there? Nope. I don't see how we'd... Oh, we gotta go forward then back. I see. Oh, up we go. Lovely. All is here required. Hi. Hit you with this. Later, lads. No. Hit you with that. He just got skeet shot. Right, now it is time for this here to swap to this. Parry that, and now we can heal ourselves with rocket blasts. Okay, so let's get another little another parry going. Right, now we can make sure we get a nice little heal. Nope. There's still probably like 8 heals we got out of that there from the rocket self-damage. So, back our challenges. Ooh, also stuff. As soon as we go down here, right here. Would have missed that otherwise. Okay, and mastery. Okay, so we actually got 9 from that there. That's pretty good. Right, you get hit with that. Just try and do parry back the way here. So we can just make sure lots of healing from this. No, you really? Can you do like a parryable attack from me? No? You're gonna insist on being an asshole like that? It's incredible. incredibly rude. Oh, there's an acolyte here. Interesting. Didn't know that. Right, let's make sure as we go down now, we're using the correct weapon. Not the super shotgun, as much as I like it. This weapon. Right. Okay, so who wants to fire a parryable attack at me? Right, so let's try this again. Hit you with this, then okay, nope, don't use the life sigil. Load last checkpoint. Bandu being what? Like very close at the very least. Okay, 34. Nope. Rocket time. Not bullet time. Rocket time. Yeah, that was a mistake on my part. Very silly. So that guy up there having a Gatling gun, he is hateful. Rocket launcher. I'll use fire, hit this here, points it back. Okay, nope, don't use the life sigil. Bound to be close to the end. Bound to be, and then I can go back to using proper weapons, like chain shot. The weapon that allows you to just constantly parry and win a fight. Nope. So you can't just use it to self-heal and charge towards an enemy directly. That doesn't work either. So, let's check 3 more times. Lovely. So, hit all 4 of yous. Now, perfect. Go for this here. Smack you back the ways. Well, at the very least now we can just be like, yep, swap between the 2 best weapons in the game. The chain shot and the super shotgun. So, fire that way. Right. Oh, well, let's hit you with that. Hit you with this here. You, my friend, need to get kicked like this. Let's try that again. So, that did that bit. Oh, let's hit you with this. Hit you up this here way. Right, this follows all the way along. Let's smack a lot of y'all. So, you are Dunzo, me friend. Mein Freunde. So, let's keep on hitting you with these here kinds of things. You're another one done. Wasted that on you, which was very unfortunate, but well. It's recharging now at least. Okay, so let's keep going along. Okay, there's secrets up this way. So let's grab them. Nice. There is one of the rubies. Hit you again. Bye-bye. And grab these here. So, there is a ruby find. Perfect. That's why you constantly check your minimap. Not even a minimap. It's not even the auto map that it used to be. It's now instead its own separate. Open this up to pause the game. Okay, so this portal, alright, if we go back the ways, we just go through that. Now, this here way, we go into the boat. This is dread inducing because I hate water. Like open oceans like this kind of stuff. Yeah. Disapprove. This is dread inducing to me. We got a ship there. Okay, thank God. Big tentacle. I mean, they're not going to have you, like, actually be able to die in an open ocean thing like this here. It's designed to make you feel the fear, but they wouldn't actually design it in where you're that weak. So, one done. So, where is chain shot? Which one? This? Okay, so you were incredibly rude right there. I was just trying to be chill and all kinds of nice, but you were just very, very rude. Okay, we don't want to grab all that. Instead, we're going to upgrade the lightning stuff. Also, we're going to swap to the daggers one. Just to, why not? Guns, we've got stuff available. We could do upgrades for... Actually, we couldn't. So yeah, we're going to finish off the lightning upgrade thing. But we are definitely going to have our parry stuff be at the ready. With the swords. That's going to be our big one that we focus on. So, what else do we got? Right, through there is that. To get there, we need to go... Ho ho ho. Alrighty then. So, this here way. And up. So this probably doesn't count as one of the underwater secrets. Probably just a regular one, but okay. Let's do that, then hit you with another one of these. Hit you with that. Try this again. Okay, nope. That was unfortunate. Komodo is an annoying little bugger. So he is. So let's keep taking care of him, so we will. Wrong weapon. What was... Wait, did we change our melee weapon somehow? No. So that was weird. Also, I don't know what the hell the thing is with, like the little droplet icons underneath. Is that just to be like, hey, yo, So apparently that's something you can do to him. Huh, interesting. Grab all this stuff. Then we head down. Kill you off. We're going to go through there, grab the stuff, so that we can get the Komodo fight. Because I want to fight that Komodo. I want to eat your ass. Right, hit you with that. Try again. Hit you with this. Right, hit you with that. Oh! Well, holy crap. Okay, so we weakened him just enough that that smack actually did the job. Good stuff. So, grab this here and we continue on our way. And what do we got this way? Right, this here. Leader detected. And they want us to break morale. I'm gonna have to give it a go at this rate then. I think this is the better of the parryable options. Yeah, I think this here works a lot more nicely. Hit you with this, right? Okay, you're donezo. Hit you with this here, just to empower our shield a little bit. Ooh, armor. Here's lads. Whoop. Hit you with that. Okay. Perfect. We break you with this. Let's get you offline. Now, right. Really? That's the guy you've chosen as your leader? Let's kick you. Okay. Ouch. Okay, that was unfortunate. Just marched a little bit too eagerly into there. Right, A to start. Okay, so we don't have our thing just yet. Let's try and get some of these guys marched down into here. You and you are done. Let's put you up this here way. Alright, that did something. Yeah, the reason I sort of had that keeping going is just because, yeah, that was a lot of Revenant projectiles all at once. So what appears to be happening, hitting you again, lovely. All use. Perfect. You fellas, hit all use with a nice little sweep. Hey, Vagary's here. So, yep, let's do that. Hit you. Ooh, lovely stuff. So, there we go. Leader shield is disabled. Ooh, perfect stuff. Macro Demon. Once again. You are a fool if you think you're getting out of this alive. You, done. All use. I could do with the armor, please. No. That's unfortunate. So let's get all of yous out of the way. You guys can be a little bit more health for me. Okay, so do that and then... Really? Hit you. Take your heart. That's mine. Launcher? Spike ammo increase. Okay, fair enough. So, rest of the arena, let's do a little check. Okay, so we got some things up above that we gotta go having a look for. So, this here way. Oh, alright, interesting. First things first, smash this open. And we gotta go, ooh. Is this an underwater secret? Does this count? Nope. I guess not. So, now that we're up here, break this. That'll drop down. Check over here. Nope, not that side. Go this way. Oh wait, hang on. Yeah, we use this to smack you over here. Then we climb up to this little bit. And, oh, okay. Alright. That has unlocked that. Smash through to here. Let's grab this. That's another 50 gold for us. We also have a couple of other things. So, this here needs to line up with something. I mean, this is a lineup thing that we need to get activated. So, up there is something. Let's go up to the top of this hill and we're gonna have a look and see what it is. From this angle, can't really see it. We got a few different rings that we can use to jump. But I can't see where the activator for those is. And what, pray tell, is inside that ship? Okay. So inside the ship, it's obscured from view, but there is a green thing up in there that we potentially might be able to have a look at. Or do we have to go through this portal? Let's try going through the portal and seeing if it will let us in. So, what did that do? It changed the time of day thing. Alright. So, that did that. Now, time of day has been changed. We need to find something that allows us to break this, like the side of this ship open, I'm guessing. And then we need to go back. So, this here there needs to be an eye that lines up with this. Okay. Fine. Hit you again. Let's do that. Now, fall off there. because of course we do. Do that little charge at point blank range, because that'll definitely work. Up here, hit you with this. Right, so that also works like that. Do this. Now, go on bouncing stuff. So, this has now been opened. Let's break this open. Because that might have then opened something up in the other time of day. Does the portal open up times of day as well? Well, first off, let's grab this here. And, right. Over this way, right. Got these here. Ah, there we go. Because, yeah, I want to check this portal from the other side. And see, can we go back? Yeah, not looking like it. Is there anything different in here now? Or is this just mind-bendingly confusing? Well, I know it is mind-bendingly confusing. What I'm trying to figure out is for a reason or not. So, there's that there. Do we have a gaming thing up this way, perhaps? I don't think we do. So that was something. That did something to all of y'all. Can I, like, just hit you, please? I'd very much like to just hit you. There we go. Lovely. Right. Now, this here we can break. Why? Find a secret area. Well, that's handy. So, we'll grab this here. We're breaking the gore nest, and that's going to bring you in. Lovely. So, we took damage, but still managed to parry the thing. Which is nice to know that that can be done. So, you are an asshole, firing those little explosive mines at me. So, that works. So, hit you. Another hit like that. There we go. Battle Knight is down. So, this here fires like that. Whoop. You next. Where's the big guy? We should have to worry about a big guy right there. Ah, that's the big guy. Okay, that hurt a lot. Right, let's stop that then. Load last checkpoint. Love Lomarith. Yes, we're going in through here. Smackdown. Grab this, and then we're gonna boom our way through here. Let's. Whoop. So, original intention was, hey, maybe we'll hit, like, a guy. So, that there did that. We got mines in here now, which I hate. So, y'all are done. Now, we got a, what do you call it there? You are done now. Okay. Still looking good on the armor front. So, is this gonna... There we go. So, that did that. Let's do this. There we go. That's the recharge done. And lovely. Now, your heart is forfeit. Cell ammo increased now as well. Perfect. What else do we got? We got one ruby and one, what do you call it, to be collected. So there's that up there. How to get to it, I wonder. Well, now. Okay, so that doesn't work like that. We gotta try and get back up to there. For a very simple reason. There is a thing you can jump to up there, which I'm interested in. I don't know what it is, I don't know what it could be, but I know I'm interested. So, up this here way, let's do a whoop. Up, jump, and a skip to here. We'll jump up to that, and then we're gonna see, can we reach that from here? No, we can't. We're gonna have to continue up the ways a little bit. Bounce through here.
Gravitic anomalies detected.
Really? What a shocker. Ah, I see what it is. So, yeah. Let's bounce over to here. This is a thing. Jump and jump. So, that's going to hurt. Just hit you with that. Very unfortunate. Bounce through here. Now, let's do a little check. Okay. Where is the thing? So, we gotta go into here, and then we gotta go down further. Or do we go up according to this? Nope, it's telling us go down the way. But you know what? Portions of ship there. Let's test it and see if we die. Nope, won't actually even let us swim that far down outside of it. So there's a little invisible wall keeping you going on the right path. That's gonna break. And we gotta go down further again. Let's check and see. Nope, still nothing. This is going to break and go further down again, isn't it? Right. So I guess we gotta go around the outside of the ship. Oh, never mind. I see it. We go through here. And then we'll see. This? Yep. Okay. Right. So there was no underwater secret there. There is, however, going to be ones in here. Right. Try this again. How many fucking vagaries do you guys require? Oh, I see what the thing was there. I died. Would I like to use a life sigil? No. We're not going to. Instead, we're going to load the last checkpoint, so we will. A to start? Yes, we will. No. Let's switch this for a weapon that's more interesting. So that's another bit done. Hit you with that. Keep on blasting you. You are now done. And there we go. Right. Okay then. So, this area has got to have underwater secrets, right? This is going to have a point that is all of a sudden, surprisingly, a lot deeper than the others. I knew it. A cove that goes further down. Right. That did that, and now we just boing our way up. Was that all that was down there? Really? Ah, okay. So it points us into a different version of a place. What is that one we just acquired? Not gonna tell us, huh? That's okay. Smash through here, see what we got. A little bit of gold. Fire at that, that opens up. So now we got this here. Lovely. Now, up above, we're gonna have a lot of stuff to collect up here. So, that didn't really work the way they wanted, but what odds, right? We got this. Secret shrine required. Okay, so the shield runes to upgrade, what do we need? 300 for that. Or what? None of these are really worthwhile, just for... yeah. Ooh, that could also be powerful. Salvage or holding slows down time. and then headshot, refill a portion of the next melee charge. That could also be good. Hitting a demon with shield throw, shield charge, or parrying a hell surge drops in paler ammo. That's incredible. Just for the amount of ammo you could potentially get. Right, so over this here way, we need to grab this and see what there is. So in order to get through there and get that ruby, we need a secret key. And the secret key, I'm guessing, is going to be the thing over there. So, right. That looks like a secret key thing. Yep. So let's check and see. To get into there,